I'm Blake, this is Wake and Blake, and today I'll be doing a review of KandyPens' newest concentrates pen, the Gravity. The KandyPens Gravity is the newest limited edition that KandyPens has released. It's a wax pen that you can put any concentrates in that you like, and it comes with two different types of atomizers. The first type of atomizer it comes with is the ceramic disc, and the second is a dual rod quartz atomizer wrapped in titanium coils. So both of these atomizers are going to give you maximum flavor, and it's going to give you a great burning temperature throughout. So it's not going to heat up and combust in the ceramic disc because there's actually no coil or wick, and there's nothing toxic in these. There's no dyes, perfumes, or wicks, or anything else that you're going to be inhaling through these atomizers. So the components that come with the KandyPens Gravity, when you first open it in the carrying case it comes in, it's going to come with a USB charger, which you just thread into the battery and you plug into any USB 3.0 port. Then it's going to come with a dabbing tool. It's a nice gold tool, and it's got the emblem on the handle part of the tool. This is used for loading any of the atomizers. The only thing that I would say about this is just be careful when you're using the dual rod quartz titanium atomizer, because if you press too hard, you might ruin one of the quartz atomizing rods. So just be careful when you're putting your concentrates into the chamber itself. The dual rod quartz is going to be a little higher powered than the ceramic disc, so it's a little better for some harder, more viscous concentrates like your waxes and your shatter. Whereas the ceramic disc is a little bit better for getting flavor out of something that's maybe got a better terpene profile, something a little fruity, that's going to be a little less viscous, maybe a little more oil-like and a little less waxy, because it burns it slower over a longer period of time. So you do have a good amount of functionality between the two atomizers that you get right out of the box, and it pretty much covers all of the vaping that you need for concentrates. In addition to the components that come out of the case, you're going to have 4 different heat settings on this pen. So you're going to have pretty much a spectrum from pink to blue. It goes pink at the lowest temperature, which they're calling super low. You've got red for your low, then you've got green for your medium temperature, and blue being your hottest. Now the pink is going to be 300, red's going to be about 350, green's going to be 390, and then your blue, the highest temperature, is going to be 430 degrees. So this one goes a little bit higher than some of the other wax pens. Some are capped around 420. This will get you right up there at 430, which is a safe medium for the heat before you get to any combustion points. And with these atomizers, you're not going to have to worry about that at all either. Now, it does have a 5-press on-off system, and that just means exactly what it sounds like. You're going to press it 5 times in rapid succession to turn it on, and 5 times in rapid succession to turn the pen off. It does have a 15-second safety shutoff also, so if you leave it on for 15 seconds, it's going to shut off. Then you're going to want to click it 5 times in rapid succession again to power it back on. It does have a 3-press cycle function on it, so you just press the button 3 times to cycle through each of the heat settings, which again goes from pink at the lowest to blue at the very highest. In addition to the 15-second safety shutoff, you do have about 10 seconds for each of the heat setting cycles. So when you're holding down the button and you're vaporizing your concentrates, you have about a good 10 seconds to get a draw out of the atomizer before it's going to power off for that cycle. Once it powers off for the cycle that you're on, you can just press it again and it's going to run another 10-second cycle. As far as how many cycles you can get out of each atomizer, you get about 70 out of the dual rod quartz because of the fact that it's a little higher powered than the ceramic disc. You're going to get about 100 cycles out of the ceramic disc atomizer because it uses a little bit less power and heats up over a longer period of time than the dual rod quartz titanium atomizer does. So there's a little bit of a difference, but not too much in each one. Basically, your higher powered atomizer is the quartz one, and then your lower powered or more efficient atomizer is going to be the ceramic disc. Now, if you take a look at the pen and you're looking at the style of it, it has a sandblasted black exterior throughout the body of it, which covers from the battery all the way up to the atomizer. And then when you get to the mouthpiece, it's actually got a shiny glossy finish on the mouthpiece, so it's not as rough on your lips as the sandblasted black matte finish would be. So it is very nice and sleek looking. If you were to compare this to their previous model being the Galaxy, the Gravity is going to have a little bit better airflow because the chamber actually has a few airflow holes in it. And if you look at the mouthpiece, there are some more airflow holes around the covering exterior part of the atomizer. So you've got a little more airflow than the previous model, and it's just got a bit of a different look to it. But overall, they're pretty similar as far as the vaping experience goes. I would say the atomizers are a big upgrade because of the airflow in them. You can just get a little bit of a bigger cloud, especially out of the dual rod quartz titanium atomizer, than you could on the last one. With that being said, the KandyPens Gravity has two of my favorite atomizers. I prefer the dual rod quartz titanium due to the power and due to the cloud that you can get out of each hit, but they're both very good atomizers. They both have their pros and cons, being the pros for the ceramic, that it burns over a longer period of time and gives a little bit better flavor, having no coil at all, and the dual rod quartz giving you a little bit of a harder hit and a bigger cloud. So it really just depends on user preference for those, but the KandyPens Gravity does deliver in every area. Alright buds, now that I've done a full review of the KandyPens Gravity, let's take a look at how it actually functions. I'm going to load some wax into it, and then I'll take a hit, show you the clouds that you can produce, then I'll give you my take on what I think after actually hitting it for the first time. Alright, now that you buds have seen the airflow that the Gravity has, and you've seen me take an actual hit from the Gravity pen, let me talk about the actual difference and the improvements that they've made from the previous model, which would be the Galaxy. Now, the Gravity's got A, enhanced airflow through both the atomizer and the mouthpiece, and B, it's got an enhanced atomizer chamber because of the airflow as well. And I think that this has a great effect on the quality of the taste and also the size of the cloud that you're able to produce with the KandyPens Gravity in comparison to the previous models. If you were to compare this to the Galaxy pen, you would see the difference in the airflow is like night and day, just due to the fact that they've added some increased airflow into the atomizer and the mouthpiece. So the main difference here is that they didn't really have any airflow holes in the mouthpiece and the atomizer on the previous model. It was simply a few air holes at the bottom of the atomizer that would go all the way through the mouthpiece. So it was kind of like you were trying to suck through a very small straw, whereas in the Gravity, it's just so much airflow you don't really have to try to get the hit. So you can focus more on getting the flavor and tasting the concentrates, and the cloud just kind of comes with it. It's not something you have to struggle to produce a large cloud. So I would say that they've done some wonderful improvements on the KandyPen Gravity as opposed to the Galaxy pen, and this is one of the heaviest hitting KandyPens that I've ever used. So as far as a concentrate pen goes, this is one of my new favorites because I've always been a fan of the dual quartz rod atomizers, and now that KandyPens Gravity is so much more improved from the Galaxy pen, it's just no question this is one of the best airflow atomizing pens that there is on the market. So if you're into the dual rod quartz atomizers, you like portable and sleek concentrates pens, the Gravity pen is the pen for you. I did want to let you buds know that I will be doing a giveaway. So if you've been on Instagram, which is instagram.com/wakeyandblake, there will be a few posts up on there. So if you want to check that out, you can get some more information, or you can read it in the description below. but I'm gonna be giving away a gravity pen at the end of this video. So once you've watched this video, you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/wakeandblake, and you've followed my Instagram account, you're going to be entered into a giveaway for a KandyPens gravity of your own. So you'll see a little bit more information about the exact stipulations for the entry, but check it out, guys. You can win a brand new gravity pen. It's gonna come with a couple extra atomizers and a little wax container as well from KandyPens. So check it out, guys. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please leave some love in the comments section below if you guys have any suggestions of videos you might want to see, or if you just have any feedback or comments you'd like to leave. I'll be happy to reply to those in the near future. And please subscribe for more videos about cannabis, concentrates, and everything having to do with the marijuana industry. If you want to purchase a gravity pen of your own, click the link below and you can purchase it on the KandyPens website, and let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and remember to rise higher than the rest. I'm Blake, this is Wake and Blake, and today we reviewed the KandyPens Gravity.